Have you ever wished you had a personal instruction manual that outlined the very best way for you to eat, to sleep, to exercise, and to supplement? How awesome would that be to know exactly what would work for you, cutting through all the confusion about the best way to care for and to enhance your health? Well, guess what? Now you can. This actually exists, and it's called your DNA. This is our human genetic blueprint. And each of us has a very unique and different instruction manual. Now that we're able to actually sequence the genetic code, we can actually leverage this information to work for us. We can identify patterns of diet, of exercise, of supplementation, sleep, and lifestyle, and we can translate that into truly optimal outcomes for us when we match our lifestyle with some of our genetic patterns. Now, it's important to note that our DNA, our genetics, is not our destiny. That destiny is actually controlled through lifestyle and environmental patterns. Our DNA is a set of instructions, but our lifestyle actually tells our body what to do with those instructions. It tells us when to use those instructions, and this is the science of epigenetics. Epigenetics is basically this overlying code that controls the expression of those genes, turning our genes on and off, up and down, making them move faster and slower. And every day we're learning more and more about how certain lifestyle aspects, certain supplementation patterns, certain sleep patterns, certain movement patterns, and thought patterns can actually change the expressions of our genes. So if you've ever felt like you're doing all the things, you're eating healthy, you're taking your supplements, you're exercising, and you're doing everything, but you still feel like you're fighting against your own body, your genes can actually hold the clue to effortless well-being. So this is why I'm so very excited to share with you the Glow Natural Wellness Epigenetic Testing and Workshop Bundle. So for a very limited time, we're actually offering this full program that is valued at several $1,000s for just a fraction of the cost. So with this bundle, you're gonna get our genetic test kit. So this is the state-of-the-art genetic testing. It's a simple cheek swab test that you're literally just gonna swab the inside of your cheek. There's no needles, no urine collection. There's not even any spitting involved. So you're just gonna swab the inside of your cheek. You're gonna send the sample back to the lab. And the best part is you're only identified through a barcode. There's no paperwork, just a barcode. Your name will not be anywhere. So it's a super secure way of giving your genetic information. And in about 3 weeks, you're going to get a full report, and that full report is going to be your genetic raw data. This raw data contains over 746,000 variants on that page. And now the second part you're going to get is you're going to get your completely personalized genetic workbook. So this workbook pulls out the 500 to 600 genetic variants that have the most impact on your nutrition, your supplementation, your sleep, your hormones, your detoxification, and your athletic performance. So it's not gonna mean a whole lot to you by itself until we translate that workbook based on your lifestyle and your current state of health, so based on your genetic expression. So that brings me to the third part of the bundle, which is 6 full-hour interactive workshops where I'm gonna be explaining what your genetic variants mean. So you're actually gonna be looking at your data, you're gonna be learning what it means to you, and we're gonna translate that data into practical, actionable steps that you're gonna start implementing into your life. So during these workshops, you're gonna take notes right in your workbook that we send you, and it will actually become your personal instruction manual for optimal health. This is what we're talking about. This is why it is so amazing. So here's how it all works. You're just gonna click on the button on this page. It's gonna bring you to another page. We're gonna enter your personal information. You're gonna enter where you want your test kit sent, and that's gonna basically start the process for you. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna send you your genetic test kit. You're gonna do the cheek sample, the cheek swab at your home, and you're gonna send that sample back to the lab. A few weeks later, you're gonna receive an email from my office, and it's gonna contain your raw genetic data, that's 746,000 genetic points, along with a customized genetic workbook that you're gonna be using during each of our monthly workshops. At that same time, you're gonna get access to your first workshop, and this is nutrition genetics. So you're gonna get started right away. And then every 30 days after, you're going to get a new workshop in the areas of supplementation genetics, sleep genetics, hormone genetics, detoxification genetics, and fitness and athletic performance genetics. So there's more information on this page below where you can see an overview of some of the things that we're going to be covering in each of those workshops. So feel free to take a peek at that. Now remember, having your genetics, having that information is one thing, but understanding your epigenetics, how your genes are expressing, that is where the value is. And that's why I'm so excited to share this with you. So go ahead and grab your bundle today, and I will see you in the workshops. Now, I'm super excited to help you leverage your genetics for optimal wellness, because you deserve to glow.